Who are you confident in headed into 2020?
Yeah, Good Morning Football the last few months could be renamed the CeeDee Lamb show if you talk about what I've been fixated on. I think CeeDee Lamb is an incredible wide receiver, and for him to go to Dallas is the perfect situation for the young man. At the Combine, I'm standing there, I'm with Charles Davis and Chris Rose, and I say, everyone be quiet. Watch CeeDee Lamb right here. Look at this catch he makes in the Combine. Now, I know no one's covering him. Now imagine he's got Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper and Dak Prescott throwing the ball, and oh yeah, Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield. This is at the Combine. Watch the guy on the sidelines who just is clapping at the grace. Right there, that guy right there, that's Chad Hall, who's the wide receivers coach of the Buffalo Bills. Even he was cheering, just giggling, saying, oh my gosh. And then you go to the draft, and what happens? He doesn't go first. He doesn't go top 10. No, he goes after Jerry Jeudy. He goes after Henry Ruggs. And he goes all the way down to number 17. So you add a chip on a shoulder to a guy who I think everyone expected would go, if not top 10, top 15, and certainly one of the top 2 wide receivers. I like the motivation. I like the skill set. I like the fit. It's really a perfect situation for CeeDee Lamb. Now let's just see him actually take the field. I think he's going to have a huge rookie season. Said earlier this week, he might not be the number 3, he might be the number 2. By the end of the season, he could be the number 1. He's that good. I'm excited for CeeDee Lamb in Dallas. Now, let's crown him and put him in the Hall of Fame.
Peter, CeeDee Lamb is a baller, and I expect big numbers out of him as well. But I'm going to go to Kansas City in their first-round rookie selection, and Clyde EdwardsHelaire, first-round running back out of LSU, over 1,400 yards running the football last year. And this kid can get it done. He can run the ball in between the tackles, as you see right there. He has acceleration on the second level. He does not get caught that many times. And look, guys, he led the college football ranks according to Pro Football Focus in forcing missed tackles, 71 forced missed tackles. Now, guys, think about this now, okay? And an offense that is predicated on creating space with Tyreek Hill and Sammy Watkins and all of this speed on the outside. And now you have a runner in the backfield that you can hand the football to, and he can make people miss if your offensive line messes up. And when he gets to the second level, he can hit the home run hitters. Oh, yeah, and on top of that, 450 receiving yards coming out of the backfield as well. Andy Reid is going to have a field day game planning for this kid to be one-on-one with linebackers and safeties along those lines in the National Football League. I think this kid, and I've said it before, I'm going to double down on it. I think this kid wins Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Ooh. Boy, Mike, I love it. We're all excited about Clyde. I mean, I'm excited to watch EdwardsHelaire run behind Duvernay-Tardif. It's going to be the French connection, north and south, up and down the field, unless somebody gets in the way. And we can talk receivers and running backs all day. I love an old schooler. I love a snot bubbler. I love Patrick Queen of the Baltimore Ravens, guys. This is reminding me a lot of other players that come before him, and of course you think Mosley and Ray Lewis, but first of all, whoever the Ravens draft early always has my attention, because they usually draft really well. And there's a funny thing, I think, with Patrick Queen is that, you know, he's going to come into a team where all the attention is on Lamar, and as good as the defense is, it's all about the offense that made history. Well, it's kind of like he did last year at LSU. He's having this unbelievable season all over the field in the SEC, and everybody's doing backflips because his quarterback has thrown 60 touchdowns and is going to be the number 1 pick. Big hitter, big energy guy. We remember a few years back, I loved Reuben Foster, who the Niners drafted. Now, he fell out of favor for a bunch of reasons, including injuries, but we used to call him Captain Splatter because he would hit everything moving on the field. There's a sort of factor like that with Patrick Queen right now. Everybody ooh and ah over Lamar, but just have it buckled up when Patrick Queen is going to fill your gap, because he's going to hit, and Baltimore needs some of that, guys. Let's not fool ourselves. They were beaten by a big, bad, tough running back running right up the middle. They need to take down that dragon. There's a Tolkien reference where the dragon Smaug, Schrager, you understand this, is terrorizing towns, and they need to get this magical arrow that was forged by the dwarves of Erebor. That is Patrick Queen and the Ravens defense, the magical arrow for which to take down Smaug the dragon on the Tennessee Titans. You gotta look it up, guys. It's Tolkien, classic literature.